can even move down. Move to the side, spin round and round. Some of them walk and some of them run. Get caught on the hop and yes, you're done. Now keep your head, this ain't no sideshow. Concentrate, don't let it blow. Let's fall off the edge, out of control. Let's have a party, let's go.
Let them fulfill that final story. For theirs is the kingdom, the power and the glory.
Dancing, go for your landing shoes. Better watch out, there's a lemon about. Rolling, twisting, building blocks. In lemon land, there's lots of shocks. A big explosion, a lemon goes down. Better dance to the beat and shake it down. Put your hands in the air, you say you don't care. Jump to and fro, let your body go. Hopping, popping, here we go. In lemon land, you can't be too slow.
Let them fulfill that final story. For theirs is the kingdom, the power and the glory.
Dancing, go for your landing shoes. Better watch out, there's a lemon about. Dancing, go for your landing shoes. Better watch out, there's a lemon about. Spaceman, snowman, caveman, clown. Surfing, stacking, falling down. Don't get beat, try to stay on your feet. Take a step to the side, skip and slide. We're gonna rock and a hop and a little bebop. Skip a little, rock a little, let me bebop. Let me bebop. Don't you stop.
Let them fulfill that final story. For theirs is the kingdom, the power and the glory.
Dancing, go for your landing shoes. Better watch out, there's a lemon about. Dancing, go for your landing shoes. Better watch out, there's a lemon about. Dancing, go for your landing shoes.
We planned it, we make it. Our destination is a world where we could live 1,000,000 years and even more. We travel, we battle, making our way towards the earth, across the sky. We're looking for rebirth. We are the Incas, kings and knights. We're lost where we go, we don't
we all doing on this wonderful Saturday night? It's been good. It's been good weather today, at least in Pennsylvania. I'll actually turn this down a little bit more. Yeah, no, the weather's been pretty good today. To a point where I actually had to turn the AC back on. Anyway. Hi, everyone. It's Saturday night. There's no need to fight, because it's time for ROMpourri. ROMporridge, as some have taken to calling it. Some, as in one person, has done such things. Alright, well, we begin, of course, the way we've always began. By showing off emotes. No. By spinning the wheel of ROMs. What's it gonna be? What are we gonna play? Atari 2600. Well, I've already played all the 2600 games, so whatever this ends up being, I'll be familiar with. But, yeah, we're going to be playing an Atari game. I'm, of course, on PlayStation because my recent obsession has been Chocobo Dungeon. I'm sorry, not sorry. And we're going to be playing Space War, or Space Combat. I think this is actually a two-player game. I don't remember there being a verse CPU option in this. Right? Oh no! I think there was, actually. If you, like, fiddle fuck through the options enough. Oh, actually... Here we go. Okay, that's one player. Or that's two player for sure. No, what? Oh, it actually was on the right thing. Two, three. Four? Maybe there isn't a two-player option. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe there isn't a one-player option. I might... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. That's the one player in the top. So, yeah, this should be one player. Oh, I see. Okay, this is how the one player works. So you have to... I don't remember this at all, but you basically have to, like... So there's no shoot mechanic. You just have to avoid... What? Wait, no. How does this work? Hey, Orc. How would one player work in this? Oh, I have to... I see. I think I have to, like, hit those things. Oh, this sucks, actually. People... Look, I understand this is like 1978 or 9 or whatever, before, like, video games had standards, but I have to imagine, like, even at the time, I would have to imagine people would be bored out of their fucking mind with this game. I don't know what I ranked this when I looked through all the 2600 games, but whatever it is, it's too high. Whatever I ranked it, it was too high. This is garbage. I'm playing the age of early video games, all of suck. That is not true. I've found some pretty good 2600 games, actually. Like I said, I've gone through the entire list of 2600 games, and there are some pretty good ones. In fact, let's play a good 2600 game, just to prove that they do exist. Pretty obscure one, actually. Where is it? Where... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Is it spelled worm? Like W-U? Oh, no. I found it. Oh, this isn't the game I thought it was. This one's good, though, too. What was the one I was thinking of, where it was... I want to see if I can find that, actually. It was, like, towards the end. I'm just looking at the screenshots, because I know what the game looked like. I just don't remember what it was called. It had, like, a really weird... No, not this one. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a port of Wizard of War to the 2600, though. This one, I think. Yeah, Wall Defender? Was it this? Might have been this. Yes, this is it. Here's what I found about 2600. 2600 games are good when they are at their most simple, a lot of the times. With some exceptions. Like, I found some fun with, like, Star Raiders and games like that. Which is a bit more of a complex game, but, like... Like, if you're talking about games like some of the more infamous games on the 2600, like Indiana Jones or E.T. or something like that, I would say a large part of the reason why those games failed... A large part of the reason why those games failed... Why... Oh, there we go. Large part of the reason why those games failed was because... they were kind of just trying to do too much, and the hardware couldn't really handle it. Whereas something like this is a perfectly adequate kind of just like go for the high score type arcade game. And actually, it gets a little bit easier as you lose lives, which is kind of interesting. Because, like, the thing sort of gets smaller. I think this was one of the ones I found that was one of the best on the 2600. I think the only thing I kind of wish is, like, I kind of wish this was maybe a 5200 game. I think this could maybe benefit from being analog. Because a lot of times things will just hit you and you don't really have the ability to... You can't really go to them quick enough. But, like, see here, it's smaller, so it's kind of easier to, like, hit the targets. This game, as far as I know, goes on infinitely, as most 2600 games sort of did. I don't believe there is any sort of hard ending to this, from what I've found. But I think games like Space War just sort of prove that nostalgia is a hell of a drug. You can be nostalgic about what I'm pretty sure is the video game equivalent of watching paint dry, quite frankly. And now I'm fucked. You mean there's nothing wrong with the old games, but yeah, you know, they really don't have a good standing, and the reason Nintendo blew them out of the water. Well, I mean, there's a lot to go into with that. I think it's just sort of... I think it's a thing that actually... I imagine we're going to see sort of a parroting of with AI, where I think we're going to see a similar thing to what happened to video games in 1983, and also to a degree to like what happened to like the internet in 2000, 2001 or so, where like AI is never going to go away, I don't think, but I feel like our use case for it, we're going to sort of reimagine what we're going to be doing with it. Because right now, on a consumer level, I'm not sure there's really... I don't think AI is like this vital thing, like a lot of companies want you to believe it is. It's vital for them, for sure, because, I mean, they can lay off all their fucking staff and just get AI to do it. It's like that Dead Kennedy song, computers never go on strike. You know, but like, it's great for companies, big companies, but for the average user, I'm not sure it's all that useful. I think we're going to see a radical shift, if not in use case of AI, then definitely in marketing. Because that's sort of what ultimately ended up happening with video games. games is video games were just these, simple little distractions, go get to the high score. And to some degree, some of them still are. Those games are called mobile games now, and they're huge. But Nintendo, I think, sort of proved that Nintendo, along with some others, sort of proved that there was more you could do with video games than just get a high score. Like Super Mario Brothers, it had a score component. Nobody gave a shit because that wasn't really the point of Super Mario Brothers. The point of Super Mario Brothers was you're Mario, you have to save the princess from the evil King Koopa. You did, simple plot, but more plot than most games have had at that point. Most games were just like, oh, you're in a maze, you have to eat pellets, big pellet makes ghosts blue, and that's your temporary, leg up. Whereas, Mario, there was, actually a point to it. There was an actual journey. And then, once, Zelda and Metroid and shit came out, games became very story-based. And very journey-based. But, and I think we're going to see something kind of like that, too, with, I think we've seen something kind of like that with the internet. The internet and .com websites never went away. It's just that a lot of the more gimmicky shit sort of went away. I think that's what we're going to see with AI, is a lot of the gimmicky shit is just going to go away once people sort of get fed up with AI. I think we're going to see sort of a different use case of it. You would say Williams was probably the one that started creating games that were innovative at the time. I mean, I don't know if I would say that. I mean, what was Williams doing that, nobody else was doing? Defender, Robotron. I mean, I guess I could say, they had unique gameplay styles, but the way you played them was no different than how you played, Pac-Man or Donkey Kong. There was no end to Robotron or Defender or anything like that. There was... It was just you played until the game said you couldn't play anymore. Whether that was as a result of a game over or literally you were so good that you got so high that the video game literally could not calculate how good you were. So it just glitched out. First of all, let me rank. Actually, hold on. I'm going to rank the two games that I played. Space War and, what was that called? Wall Defender. I'm actually probably going to add Wall Defender to my list. If you want to... see this, it's in my Discord. It's in whatever... I don't remember what I call that now. I think it's just video lists or something, that channel. But, anyway, so Space War. I'll just say 2600. Or A2600. No, just 2600. I'm going to say garbage. Oops, cap lock was on. I mean, to be fair, that Space War is arguably one of the first video games ever made. But even then, it's just like, I feel like even by the time the 2600 came out, no, they were more pushing a story, creating side stuff. Yeah, but the story, I mean, like, most video games technically had a story. I mean, like, you know, Donkey Kong had a story. Pac-Man technically had a story, but you didn't really need to worry about the story, if that makes sense. Like, something like Super Mario Brothers, Zelda, Metroid, the story was the entire reason you played the game. You played it to beat it. That's what I'm saying, is like Nintendo... And Nintendo wasn't like the first ones to make games that you could beat, like Pitfall, Indiana Jones, E.T. But like, I think Nintendo sort of... It was a mix of like Nintendo kind of seeing that's where the game industry was headed already and realizing we have the first system that can actually produce technology with good enough technology to actually realize this. On your end, we're going to be ranking the Halo killers. Okay. On your channel? Alright. That sounds fun. And what was the other one? Wall Defender. $2,600. That one is outstanding. And my thoughts are... Anyway. Yeah, not sure if you play them, but I think we're going to talk about it and see how much interest there is in actually downloading these games. I mean, there are like Xbox and even Xbox 360, PS3 emulators, things like that. I'm not sure to what degree you're going to be able to get that running on your PC, but I'm able to get it running on the deck. There's that. I don't know, like, specifically Halo killers. I'm not sure. Like, I'll admit, FPS games are kind of a weak spot for me. I don't really know a whole lot about them. I literally just found out... Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but I literally just found out, like, a month ago, because VGM was playing the Unreal game on Dreamcast. I literally just found out that's where the Unreal Engine came from, was a literal game called Unreal. Or I think it was actually called Unreal Tournament. But, yeah, I never knew Unreal Engine was that old. I literally only started seeing games claiming to be Unreal Engine, like, maybe about 10 years ago is when I first started seeing that. But no, they've been doing that since the 90s. And that's probably common... And, like, the thing is like, that's probably common knowledge to, like, literally everyone but me. I did not know anything about Unreal. VGM was like, no, Logan, you're joking. There's no way you've never heard of Unreal. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. I mean... Oh, you'd have to download Crysis. Well, good luck with that. Can Orc's computer run Crysis? There's All signs pointing towards fuck you. I think. Anyway, there's a game that Karumi wanted me to play a while ago, and I've been putting it off. Do I have it? It's a Saturn game. I know it begins with the letter D. Delasaba Deluxe? It might be this. Let's see. Oh, it was just called Unreal? Was Unreal Tournament a different game then? I guess it was like the first one. Or the sequel, I guess. I think Unreal Tournament was the one that was on Dreamcast. But I guess it's a sequel to some other game, is my assumption. Anyway, what the hell is this? This is something Karumi requested a couple of weeks ago. Now loading. Please wait. I think this is a platformer, I want to say. Boing. Oh. It's Road Rash. So on one hand, the Saturn, as always, can barely do 3D. On the other hand, what this is doing is running way smoother than most PS1 games. Why do you want me to do this? This is kind of just more boring Road Rash. Oh, now I see. I see now. Because it's weird. I mean, it plays pretty well. It's unique, I suppose, in that regard. It's just kind of a boring game. I'm being perfectly honest. I think this actually has some analog control. I think the movement I'm using on the stick is different than how I'm controlling it on the D-pad. I think you have a bit more fine control when using the stick. Let's try this again. God, I kind of understand how the game works. Ooh, shit. The fuck you just say to me? This reminds me a little bit of the game Oh No on PS1, which I've played a couple of times. But you know what, Orc? If you're still in chat, try that game. Try the game Oh No. That is, if you just want some weird Japanesey shit, check out Oh No. It's just off the wall, fuck you, insane. In that way that a lot of Japanese media was at the time. Like, it was just meant to be stupid and goofy for the sake of being stupid and goofy. It reminds you of Well, that's what I was saying. It's like kind of... What if Road Rash was Japanese? By TBS, Turner Broadcasting System? I don't know. The problem is, though, it's not quite like Road Rash. You don't have, like, an attack or anything like that, which sort of made Road Rash a bit more interesting. This is kind of just standard, like, checkpoint-style racing. Also, I suck at it, but that's not the game's fault. Maybe I should show off Oh No. I probably have it. I probably have Oh No. I've shown it off a couple of times, I think, but I'll never pass up an opportunity to show it off again. It's like they wanted to try and make Road Rash like Mario Kart, and instead just sort of didn't understand what was fun about either of those two games. I'm bored of this. You still want a full playthrough of me trying to play Flashback Search for Identity? I can even get you the game for PC. Flashback Search for Identity? Is that related to the game Flashback, like, that was on consoles in the 90s? It was like the sequel to Out of This World. Anyway, what is this called? Delisoba Deluxe. Okay. By the way, I have a new... It is related. Okay. Oh, it's remastered. I might have to check that out. I do have a PC Steam game that I'm going to look at a little bit later, but I'm kind of waiting for Game Gear Goddess to come into chat. I need the thing that Game Gear Goddess has that like translates like computer like the keyboard clicks into like Animal Crossing sound. You gotta get up early. Alright, bye, Orc. I'll still play a bit of Oh No. I'll never pass up an opportunity to show off this game. Oh no, let's go! Hey, Geronimo! I think I have one of the songs for this on here. I need to go... Maybe I'll do some of that today. Just go through some of my PS1 games that I don't recognize and just sort of, like, check them out. See if they're worth keeping. Because these games take up a lot of storage. Especially with how many I have. This game is called Oh No for the PlayStation. Released exclusively in Japan, and you're probably going to understand why. Asmix behind this. I know them. Oh shit! TBS! Oh, so it's the same... It's the same people who did... I thought... Okay, so that's why I was getting, like, a sort of similar vibe. That's why I was getting a similar vibe, is because it's literally the same people. I should have checked earlier, but how is the sound? Oh, it's... let's see. Oh, it is kind of quiet. I'll turn it up. Testing. I'll turn it. There we go. That should be good. I gotta add this song as well. I'm just gonna show this intro because it's kind of awesome. Let's fucking go. This is a game for your ass. For your ass and your hole. Oh no. What are the options, actually? I've only ever played this.
Oh no. Mode love mode, funky battle mode, bonus mode, option score data.
What are the options? Is there an option to make it easy?
Oh no mode. Lovey debay mode. Funky battle mode score data.
Oh, score data. I think this is options.
See data load data save controller vibration H option.
Oh, vibration. On. Oh, I guess it's already on. Okay. And... Okay, so that's what it is. I need to check out what the love mode is. Funky battle mode, I assume, is 2-player only.
Oh no mode, crazy mode stage selection oh no. Mode.
Oh, okay, you can get a stage selection later. Anyway, there's a story to this. I wonder if I want to save scum my way through this, because I do want to see more of this game. Problem is, it is hard as balls.
ゆうべ父ちゃんが迎えに行くのさえ忘れなけりゃこんなにバタバタせずに済んだんだよ。
Brother, are you kicking?
いい気なもんだよ、まったく。
I think I got Dyer and Betty to play this a while ago.
母さん、リーのシャツはどこだい？
ゆうべのうちに出しといたでしょ。
I've definitely gotten L to play this. This game is just weird.
こんなとこに置いたのよ。
It is good stream content, though, I'll tell you that.
のわしの捨てとこかと思ったんだよ。リーのシャツはどこだい？
もしかして履いたの？
スースーして寒かったがな、なかなかわしの肌にジャストフィット。
姉さん、ちょっと聞いて。Oh no, my own pants.
さすが。 わしゃや、娘がわしを変態扱いするんだ。
何言うとけつかんねえ。ゆうべは私のパンティを頭にかぶってたやんけ。Oh no, my pants.
ライトキャップと間違えた。
ライトキャップなんてライトキャップ。
どこ行ったんだ。リーのシャツ。わしの肌。
This ain't GBA? Yeah, you might be right about that. Hello, Game Gear Goddess. I was playing Disalbia whatever Deluxe, that game that Karumi recommended, and it reminded me of this game. I've made you play this before. It's called Oh No. And it is, some weird Japanese shit. I'll just tell you that. What does it say?
Ono's mom. Well, I'm sorry, but I'll leave Prada and my cousin San-chan to you. They're just going to the nursery to pick up their little brother, so it'll be fine. The
Exactly.
two of them won't be thinking about anything and will just be walking together, so please be careful around town. Please make sure not to cause any trouble for the townspeople, and you guys will give way to them, okay?
Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of exposition to that. To what essentially amounts to this.
Let's go.
So you have one button that jumps and one button that honks a horn, I suppose. Problem is, this game is, like, so wacky, and I kind of want to see more of it, but it is kind of impossible. It's not as impossible as I'm making it look, but... Hello, Arus. I must have made you play this before. There's no way I could have gone an entire, what, like 3 years of this friendship and not made you play this? If so, like, I've done you a disservice, and I apologize. Oh, I think that thing gives you an extra hit, maybe? You've never played this? Well, you should. You should, and you should see if you can get further than I can, because this game is stupid. This is Bakage. You know, there's Kusoge, there's also Bakage. This is that. Oh, this is unskippable? It's actually more funny sped up like this, I think. Alright, what's the lore actually? I want to read this.
Ono's mom. Well, I'm sorry, but I'll leave Prada and my cousin San-chan to you.
Looks like a
They're
phone
just
game.
going to
It
the
totally
nursery to
is.
pick up
It's
their
basically
little brother,
Subway
so
Surfer
it'll
before
be
Subway
fine.
Surfer.
The two of them won't be thinking about anything and will just be walking together, so please be careful around town. Please make sure not to cause any trouble for the townspeople, and you guys will give way to them, okay?
What would have been, like, the analog to this? Because, like... Was this, like, the first Endless Runner game? There's no fucking way. No! There was that one game on PC. Marble...
Ono's mom.
Not Marble
If he gets
Blast.
hungry, just like always.
What was that
pick up
one
something
game that was
and
on
feed him.
PC? It was also on Commodore,
We're a
I
big
think.
family and we're poor, so there are hamburgers lying around on the street. So if you feed him those,
We're so poor, we just have to
fine.
eat street hamburgers.
But I hate fish, so please don't feed
That's a
me
mood right
fish
there.
burger.
That's a lot of people, right about now.
Ono's mom. Two people move together using the left and right directional buttons. So be careful. Use the N button to change the position of the two people. You can do it. And they jump with the button. They're both elementary school students, so you'll have to guide them properly.
They need correction. True,
Zero
Pepsi
Ono's
Man.
mom.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know
I
which
should
one would have
introduce
come
her to you.
first.
This is my daughter, Prada. She's a lively 4th grader. Yes, she's cute.
Yes, she's cute. Okay. Cool aside, I guess.
Ono's mom. And the next one is my cousin San-chan. He came to visit my house. He looks similar, but he has a mole under his eye, so you can tell the difference right away, right? Maybe you can't see it unless you're up close.
This is stupid.
Zero Ono's mom. The end. My dad was going to pick up my younger brother from the junior nursery school. Sorry.
Actually, what am I thinking?
forgot.
World
So
Runner
look,
was
we
probably
simply
like
look
one of the
similar.
first Endless Runner
it's
games.
Only natural since we're brothers, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably World Runner on NES was like the first of these. I guess like Space Harrier and things like that, like some of those super scalar games you could theoretically count as endless runners, except they aren't really runners, they're more flyers. But yeah, it was games like this that begat Temple Runner, Subway Surfer.
I don't really like being in public.
What was
so
the other
don't
one
worry
called?
about it,
Ninja
okay?
Kid?
My name is Ono Rui.
Kid Ninja?
I'm
I don't remember.
38 years old, married. I look about 28, don't you? I get told that a lot. The other day someone called out to me in the supermarket and said, "Your wife looks young," which was really embarrassing, really embarrassing. And then...
What the fuck is she on about now?
Zero fault? about friendship when the HP gauge in the upper left corner of
But yeah,
the screen
Pepsi Man is
reaches
probably the
0.
most similar
The
game to
is
this.
over and the player must
I
restart.
don't know if I have Pepsi Man on my
Atari
system.
can recover by picking up and eating hamburgers
You know what,
he
I'm done.
finds on the road. However, Ono hates fish burgers, so if he picks one up and eats
How the
one,
fuck am I supposed to
his
know the
stamina
difference?
will decrease. Also, be careful because your stamina gauge will increase even if you bump into someone.
I do want to go through some of my PS1 games and like decide like which ones should I get rid of. Mainly I want to see like the fighting games cuz like I only needed to play those fighting games once. I don't think I'll ever need to play them again. Then again, you fuckers are probably going to request them, so yep, Pepsi Bath. Exactly. Hey, if you were on your main account, you could have used the emote. Okay, never mind. I was trying to save scum through this. I don't think that's really a thing we can do. Yeah. I don't know. Game Gear, you might have to play this game. Anyway. Oh, no. The game, I'm gonna say, is flawed. But it is fascinating. It is one of those fascinating games. Yep, I'm gonna do that next. Game Gear. Okay. So, Yum Yum Syndrome demo. I just downloaded that. Also, it was definitely easy to find because it was right at the end of my Steam list. So that's happy. That's a good thing. Hello, Renee. I don't entirely know what this is. Kind of looks like a rhythm game from the video that I saw, but I'm not sure that's true. Looks a little like Muse Dash, maybe? Oh. Oh, it's one of these games. Please. Receive my signals. Oh. Oh god, the text is small. Hee hee. Hee hee. Slurp. I'm scared. Customizing settings. Oh. Okay. Whatever this is fine. By the way, the fan disc in my hand. I understand why Game Gear requested this. I just don't understand why he thought I would like this. Maybe he didn't. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just knew that I would just, like, hate this outright. Which, good news, I do. Make game happen. I don't care. Spinning. Oh, noes. A 360-degree spin is a social fatality. Is a total fatality. Oh, I know. What if we spin it right round 360 degrees? Elle, did you make this game? You fucking made this. You made this with Lexus and you put it on the Steam store and you try to pass one on over me. I think that's how that saying goes. Wait, no, it's still messed up. The signal delivers Dokis straight to your twisted heart. Alright, I think the game is starting.
絶望的な電波不足だよ。
New dream. Load dream. Wait. Should be able to control this with a controller, right? Shit. I might have to control this with the mouse.
壊れたよ。ロードドリームをチェックしてみるよ。
Let me advance the... what? E and... what? Low Dream? I haven't played the game before. What the fuck is this? Is this like some bad creepypasta or some shit? Are you receiving my signals? Wait. Wow. Yumi, this is a dream. I'm here to deliver fresh signals to you. Signals? Oh my god. What is this Japanese fresh hell? Kitty? Okay, no. No. That's not a word. How the fuck do you say that? There's no U, so you can't pronounce it like a Q. I'm guessing it's kitty? Receive all the signals. Second document. Okay, so I think we're at game now. Shit, I do not have my keyboard, so this is gonna be harder than maybe should be. Actually, I don't think I'll need the keyboard for this. I should be able to just use the mouse, so I'll unplug this from my PC for the time being. Okay, yeah, this is it. Oh, you're supposed to pronounce it like cute? Fuck. That's dumb. Okay. Here we go. I maybe should have read what it wanted me to do. I guess this has a notification on it. Setting. Oh, are these... Okay, so it is a rhythm game, I think. What? You want me to do this with a mouse? You want me to play a rhythm game with a mouse? Are you sure? Are you sure about this? First of all, why do you want me to play a rhythm game? Second of all, why do I have to play it like this? Third of all, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I guess this is something to play. You said I need a mouse for this? Okay, can I use the controller? There's like no feedback of like whether I'm actually doing something right or not. I assume I'm just missing them all, but... DKL? Donkey Kong Land? That's a good game. I'd rather be playing that. Oh, I have to use the fucking... Oh, shit. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, I have to use the keyboard for this. That's gonna be a problem. I don't have... Okay, I guess I can do this. Hold on. Shit, where's my extender? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the keyboard. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, I see. Can I just do this? No. What do you want?
Lodogan. This is for Shay's birthday.
It is pronounced Grand.
What the
That's
fuck?
it.
I don't get it. Okay. Oh, just tap them all randomly as fast as you can? I can just do that? Okay. Fantastic fucking game. Let us never speak of this again. I don't know. Fucking... Yeah, it kind of works. Alright. Shit, I'm gonna have to rank this. I don't even... I hate rhythm games. I'm gonna be biased. Yum Yum... What is it called? Yum Yum Surprise or something? Yum Yum Syndrome. Rhythm Psychosis. Also works for other rhythm games. Fair enough. I'm going to say... Fuck it. By the way, I did add the meh redeem if you wanted to try that. Pretty sure I misspelled rhythm this time. If I catch a typo, I'm not gonna... I don't know. Oh, wait, no, it's R-H-T... Okay. Rhythm is a word that makes no fucking sense. I'll fix it later. Anyway. What should I do? Should I just play GBA games? Or maybe I'll go through some of my PS1... I will go through some of my PS1 library. Just, like, make a list of... Or... You know what? No, let's play through the GBA games. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just play through the GBA games. I'll probably go on my own time and go through some of these PS1 games, because more than likely, if I have it and I don't know what it is, it's because someone requested it. I get, by far, the most requests for PS1. Now, of course, these games I'm not going to rank again because I'm already ranking them on the other thing. New release available. 3.4.0. It shouldn't take too long to update. Well, anyway, while it's doing that, the next... so the game... I'll be doing is... Beyblade's Revolution. See if we can figure this out. I'm guessing the reason I skipped over this is because it was presumably in Japanese, and I'm guessing it's one of those card collection games. I kind of vaguely remember that. That's the thing with Game Boy Advance as compared to like every other console, is like a lot of the games on the system are just forgettable. Like with Game Gear, Atari 2600, there's definitely a lot. I would say I don't know if I remember all the games, but like if I were to play them, I would be like, oh yeah, I kind of remember touching on this before. Whereas like with Game Boy Advance, there's a lot of mediocrity. I'm not playing a game right now. There's a lot of mediocrity on the system. Anyway. It's not even like most of these games are like the worst thing ever. If they were, I would have like more to say about them. That's just kind of like what I sort of warn people about with oh, it's G-Revolution. Grevolution, perhaps. But, Yeah, like even some games in my outstanding, I have to look at them being like, why did I think of this? Why did I put this here? Oh, I think this is an American game. Because that's an American company. Atari? Oh yeah, this is definitely American. They almost certainly distributed this. Atari's put out a mixed bag of games. On the system, I would say. Oh, it's an adventure game. Okay.
Tyson, wakey wakey. Dude, you're gonna be late for training. Greater than.
If I remember right, Beyblades are basically just tops, but cooler.
Hey, you listening to me? Greater than.
Also, I think they have like kind of like sharper edges so you can cut your finger off them.
Tyson, you still lazing around? You'd sleep for days if I wasn't here to.
Same, that's a mood.
Sleep for days if I wasn't here to get you UBL. Come on, get up. It's a great day and we've got a train before we get groceries. Greater than.
Testing. I think this might actually be a bit loud. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. There we go. That should be fine. Oh, you can't cut your finger on them? I don't know where I heard that then.
It's a great day and we've got a train before we get groceries. Greater than.
It's probably like one of those things where like they had like fidget spinners that were knives, so you could kind of just like they had like fucking fidget spinners they just did everything with. Like they had like fidget spinner knives. So basically like throwing stars, except you couldn't really throw them.
Yeah, sure. Grandpa, just a little tired, that's all. T-Man, I had this strange dream last night about a dragon. T-Man was weird, like I had known it all my life, but it was also a stranger.
Fidget spinners are like almost 10 years old now. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Hey kids, remember fidget spinners?
So real. Greater than.
For context, LCX would have been 3 when fidget spinners were all the rage.
A dragon.
Hey kids, remember fidget spinners? They had a whole bunch of fucking dubious claims that they were good for ADHD, but nobody actually believed them, but we bought them anyway.
A dragon, huh? Oh, kids these days, greater than. Always dreaming, heads full of mumbo jumbo. Look, you got 5 minutes.
I gotta imagine, like, the poor teachers who were just like, oh, I need this fidget spinner for my ADHD. The teacher's like, no, that's fucking bullshit. But I need it. I have an IEP. No, you don't.
Get your weird in gear and meet me in the new Joe. You'd best not keep me.
Fidget spinners were a stupid trend that lasted all of 1 year. Okay, you say that, but, like, go back to your childhood and tell me the trends that were big when you were a kid weren't stupid. Like, what practical use did Pogs have? That's what I fucking thought.
The dojo. You best not keep me waiting.
Or fucking silly bands, or... Well, silly bands were more my thing, but... I don't know. I'll admit, I had a fidget spinner. I had a fidget spinner, like a cheap one, and it was amusing for a few minutes. It was kind of amusing for a few minutes. Especially, like, if you held it in, like, the right angle, so there was sort of, like, an optical illusion of it, like, kind of staying motionless. That was kind of cool.
Herb, I hate trading. All I want to do is battle those kids down at the park.
Pogs are a competitive game. I guess you're right. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, every generation had a bunch of fucking stupid trends. It's just like... Like, to me, like, silly bands were just, like... I don't know. I don't know. I guess even silly bands made more sense than fidget spinners, because there was sort of, like, the collectible aspect of them. It's just like, oh, you had silly bands, but they, well, like, had, like... You know, they were in the shape of, like, different animals and things like that. Like, that kind of made more sense. Same with Beyblade. Yeah, I think Beyblades was a game. I don't know if Beyblades was ever, like, a fad in the way of, like, fidget spinners or Pogs or anything like that. I know they were kind of big, but I don't know if they were ever, like, that big.
I promised I'd see them down there this morning. Zero Me and Dragoon Storm here will show and who's king of the streets. Greater than. Tyson, hurry up, dude. I can't marinate in here all day. Greater than. Oh, I suppose
This
I
music
better
sucks.
know. Otherwise I won't hear the end of it.
Everyone had fidget spinners here while walking or while taking a break from work. Oh god. Fidget spinners while walking. That's a unique brand of fucking... I mean, well, people text while walkings, but, like, that at least makes sense. I don't know, if you have to talk to someone while walking, though, just get a fucking Bluetooth headset. It's less distracting. You don't have to look down at your phone.
You found 20 BBA credits.
It's enough to make certain artistic individuals who think they're above everyone scoff. Yeah. Well, what's like the big thing with... What's the fucking big thing with kids now? Labubu? Like, I kind of know about Labubu. I think they're like these weird sort of Japanese alien creatures or some shit. You don't have to talk. You don't know how to hold your phone while talking like an elite. Yeah. Dude, fucking... What are you talking about, though? Like, Bluetooth headsets, that's like the shit. Well, now I guess there's like AirPods, but like, which, you know, are kind of higher quality than a lot of those like old Bluetooth headsets, but... Like, fucking Bluetooth headsets are, like, kind of, like, that's a stereotype for them. It's just, like... You buy one of those Bluetooth headsets and you're a fucking pretentious ass clown. That used to be the stereotype back in the day. You hold your phone like a tray and place it near your ear and walk normally. I would not trust that. I would not trust the phone to not fall off my arm. Like, I would not trust that. Especially when, like, phones are so fucking expensive these days.
Oh no, you didn't. Trying to creep up out of here, were you? Come on.
There's no
Outta
fucking
here,
way I'd trust
were you?
that.
Come on, follow me. I got something to show greater than.
Just buy a Bluetooth. Buy, like, some, like, wireless earbuds. You can get them, like, super cheap, like $30. You could probably get them cheaper if you just don't care about sound quality at all. If you just want something that works, you can probably find something for, like, $15.
Tyson, I've been thinking. These whack.
It's how people hold them gangster style. Well, I guess if you got disposable income and you got, like, gold-plated Rolls Royce or some shit, then you can afford to replace your $1,000 phone. Just like that. By the way, speaking of, like, expensive purchases, I've been teasing about, like, I'm gonna be getting Meta Ray-Ban glasses. They finally showed up. I guess they were on... There was a lot of fuckery going on with my one glasses place, but basically what I think ended up happening is, like, it was put on back order, and then, like, as that was happening, a new model came out. And then they were just like, oh, we're immediately discontinuing the old model. We're going to upgrade you to the new model. And that'll take like another like 3 or 4 weeks or so. Finally, I get a call saying like, okay, the frames are here. Come in whenever you can. And we'll craft some like prescription lenses for you. So finally... I might be getting the Meta Ray-Bans soon. I might do a video on them, maybe. I mean, there's tons of videos out there, even from some people who are using them for the use case that I would have, which is, you know, I'm blind and it helps me read shit. But... Yeah, if you don't know what they are, they're basically like, well, it's sort of like Google Glass, but a little bit less high-tech in terms of hardware and more high-tech in terms of software. Because it's basically like sort of thick glasses, although maybe not as thick as maybe you're thinking they would be, with like little speakers on them. And Meta AI, which is Facebook's sort of like copy of ChatGPT. And it can do cool things, like it can like read... Like the one thing I tried, which was pretty cool, it was like, okay, take a picture of this restaurant menu. Now tell me what's on the menu. Like what, or, you know, I can be like, okay, what burgers do they have here? And it'll just say like, oh, California burger, bacon barbecue burger, something like that. I could also... That would be useful for, like, mail as well. I can just, like, have it snap a picture and be like, okay, give me the gist of this letter. Because I'm not about to fucking read this entire thing. But yeah, I might be getting that relatively soon. It might take... I think it might take like a week or so to actually craft the lenses for them, but I'm hoping by the end of the month I have the Meta Ray-Bans, which should be fun.
I believe there's a reason you dream about dragons. But you said that kids these days I know what I said. No. Check it out. When I was your age, I also dreamed. When I was your age, I also dreamed about a big OL dragon. You know about the family sword? You should. I've told you about it. You should. I've told you about it often enough. Look closely, little.
Is this gonna be a Zelda-like?
Often enough. Look closely, little dude. See here. Peep the family crest. 20 hit. It's a dragon. The dragon from your dream? Greater than.
Dream Dragon. I think that was a Sid Barrett song, Dream Dragon.
What are you saying? It's the dragon from my dream too. For generations this sword has been. Handed down from father to son. The power contained within this sword greater than. Has helped keep our family strong. I am old, Tyson. Soon, you will be the.
I'm so old.
Someday, you might need its help. All you gotta do is ask. 20 get help from a dragon? Are you feeling okay, Grandpa?
It was a demo, but the difficulty levels you unlocked could give you like 10 songs and a lot of interactivity. It's partially a sim game, like Needy Streamer Overload, same devs. I thought it reminded me of Needy Streamer. I mean, that's kind of cool. Knowing that it's a sim, I might have to up the score a little bit. I gotta appreciate them, like, adding a little bit more to the whole rhythm game style.
I'm fit as a fiddle. Now get hit to my job, or you'll be in big trouble. Greater than.
I didn't exactly love Needy Streamer, but it was fun playing it. Also, like, kind of traumatizing, I must say. Because I may or may not have caused this girl to OD on stream. I don't know why I'm saying may or may not. I caused that.
That's more like it. Enough. Come on, Tyson. Put all thoughts of dragons to the back of. You're mine. It's time for some kendo up in this dojo. Oh, come on, Grandpa. I want to try out my new Beyblade. Can't we? Try out my new Beyblade. Can't we train later? No, you must train. Training helps you win. Training makes you. STRONGERI. Training makes you a big baller shot caller.
20-inch blades on the Impala. Oh my god, this game is so 2000s. I hate it. The best route of Needy Streamer is conspiracy theories. Oh no. I hate conspiracy theory channels. Like, conspiracy theory... Like, fucking these conspiracy theory channels. Best case scenario, they're fucking stupid. Worst case scenario, they're actually harmful. But, like, I'm saying, like, even the ones that aren't, like, you know, actually harmful, like QAnon and shit like that, is just, like... First of all, I don't even know if QAnon still is a massive thing, but, like, it was a couple of years ago. But, like, even the ones that aren't harmful, it's just, like, it's fucking stupid. It's just, like... Like, flat earthers are ones that will never make sense to me. Because, like, even if the earth was flat, what does that change? Who cares? Like, they're trying to hide the fact that the earth is flat. Like, okay. What is the end game, though? Why would they hide that? Why would you do that? What would you have to gain from that? Nothing? That's what I thought. That's why I've...
How can you expect to get anywhere in life if you don't train and
Like,
exercise?
people have, like, thought about, like... I think, like, people have suggested me, like, react to, like, stupid, like, conspiracy theory videos and stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. Because just, like... I'm going to say the same thing. You're just stupid and you're a clout chaser and I don't want any part in this.
How can you expect to get anywhere in life if you don't train and exercise?
What the fuck is going on? Now I can't actually... Okay. That's enough for today. So they just, like, yada yada training. Hold up, dog! God, this game is so 2000s. I hate it. We're gonna see another game that's, like, ridiculously 2000s coming... Well, not coming up anytime soon, but it's in the end. It's No Rules, Get Fat. That game is horrible. Have you heard of the Original Sin? It's the first sin ever committed by Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. And us humans here bear the burden of that sin when we are born. Yeah, I think I've heard. I've heard. Yeah, I think I've heard of that before.
Can you feel it, Tyson? Greater than. Huh? Can I feel what, Grandpa? The power, Tyson. The power. You showed a real, can-do attitude greater than. Today, little dude, can you feel the strength flowing through you? Huh? You know, I did feel something. I do feel stronger. Ha ha ha. See, training is good for you. Ha ha ha.
So basically, we're all sinners from the moment we're born, and sins have to be... Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I know about that. But do we really have what it takes? We forgive, and we basically... Yeah, it's... Yeah, it's... That's the basis of, like, most religions, honestly, is you are incomplete unless you accept X God into your heart, so that you can go to X end destination.
Tyson? Yeah, Grandpa?
We're long overdue for a reckoning.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I think they might just be... Honestly, I think they've just decided it'll just be easier to... It'll just be easier to transit... Once the rapture happens, it'll just be easier to transition over. because, like, you know, we're just making Earth a little bit more like hell, so once hell actually comes on Earth, it's not like there's gonna be that much of a transition, you know?
Aren't you forgetting something? Greater than.
Oh, that's a conspiracy theory route from Needy Streamer? Okay. Is that what you were talking about?
B, huh? We were supposed to go shopping. Remember? Greater than. B.O. Yeah, sure. But Grandpa, I just have to go down to the park to try out my new Beyblade. And, well... Ha ha ha. Okay, go ahead. I can get the grub my own self. You go and... B thanks, Grandpa. Sure thing. See y'all.
Finally, game is allowed to happen. This music is awful. Christ, I hate this music.
This is the Beyblade store.
They wanted to turn the masses into nerds to numb them. Sounds wacky, but if it did happen... Well, no, that's just the basis of religion. Basically, just prey upon people's ignorance and desperateness, and basically say, the thing that will make your life better, the thing that will lift you up from poverty, the thing that will allow you to have social... allow you to have social standing, allow you to, you know, whatever your heart desires, that thing is Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha or whatever it ends up being. Like, that's basically what it is. It's just like, hey, you're poor, you're desperate, well, here, let us control you. Let us tell you what you need so that we can control you, so that we can steal even more of the little money that you have.
You can get some cool new blades. Greater than. But you need some BBA credits first. Greater than.
Dancing to the tune of the Freemasons. Honestly, Freemasons aren't even... Honestly, a lot of the Freemason shit is just... It kind of just sounds like typical religious infighting. It's just like, oh, you believe in God, but in a slightly different way as to me? Oh, then you are satanic. That's just been the basis of religious argumentation for thousands of years. Oh, you believe in God? That's good. Do you believe in God in the exact same hyper-specific way that I do? No, I'm going to bomb you.
some VBA credits. Greater than.
What did it say?
This is the Beyblade store. Greater than.
Okay. The door is locked. Okay, I guess I can't get Beyblades yet. Come back later. I may have just the thing. Okay. Yeah, just prolong this fucking game even longer. Freemasons are a real organization. Yeah, they are, but, I mean, they're just another form of Christianity. Like, we have Freemasons near where I live, and, again, it's just another form of Christianity. They've been seeking to control the narrative through infrastructure for centuries. I'm sure some of them do, but no. It's just religious zealots making a mountain out of a molehill. When would they ever do that, though? This is the first I'm hearing of such tomfoolery.
Hello, Tyson. On such a nice day, you should be out hanging with your...
Hello, Nintendo, if I didn't say hi already. Your national hero, Jose Rizal, is a high-ranking Freemason. I mean, to me it just sort of sounds like the same sort of shit of just like... To me it just sounds like the same sort of shit of just like, the Jews control the media. Like, yeah, some do. Some Jewish people are in high-ranking places of power. Also some Christians, some Muslims, some whatever. Like... That's not a Jewish thing, that's a rich versus poor thing. And it's not some grand conspiracy, it's wealth inequality, and it's been going on for decades.
Be out hanging with your homies, so run along now.
Shut the fuck up. Supported by the organization. What about Mormons? I mean, yeah, Mormons... We actually have a couple of Mormons that live not far from us. Like, We have a surprisingly high amount of Mormons who live in, like, central PA. Except they don't, like... That's the thing, is, like, if you ever talk to a Mormon, they don't like being called Mormons. They like being called, like, LDS, the Latter-day Saints. Mormons are basically Catholics, but they don't have as much influence. They used to be in the Bronx a lot. Yeah, I mean, the Bronx is a very diverse place. That's one of the reasons I've said before, but that's one of the reasons I really like the Bronx. That's one of the things I really loved about the Bronx is it's like the last part of New York to be gentrified, and honestly, I feel like that's going to be going away pretty soon. I feel like the Bronx is going to become gentrified. It's already, like, on its way there. It's only a matter of time before the Bronx just becomes like Brooklyn or any other borough of New York. I don't know. I mean, like, Mom Donnie might be able to do something about that. I don't really know to what degree he would even have power to, or what desire he would have to do so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of see what happens to New York over the next 4 years or so. All I know is New York has had a bad track record of just electing some people who kind of claim to be progressive, like de Blasio and Eric Adams, and then once they come into power, they turn out to be, like, extremely neoconservative. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen with Mom Donnie, but I'm not saying that I would be surprised if it didn't. In 30 years, our world could be ruled by one body. I mean, it kind of already is, if you think about it. Like, the United States has such a massive presence on the world stage. Like, to a point where, like, here's the thing, is, like, I think, like, a lot of foreign people know more about U.S. politics than they do their own politics, because our politics just seem to affect everyone. Like, I know the Prime Minister, or the President, or I think it's Prime Minister is the official term, of the Philippines. Well, I kind of know I know that he goes by Bong Bong or Bon Bon or Bin Bong or something like that. And the only reason I know anything about him is because he came after a guy who was just as bad, if not worse, than the guy we have right now. But, like, that's the thing, is just, like... And if anybody knows anything about Duterte, it's the fact that he was best pals with the U.S. President Trump. So, I mean... Like, that's the only reason anybody knows anything... That's the only reason anybody outside of the Philippines knows who Duterte is because we kind of see parallels to the U.S. President. That's what I'm saying, is, like... We basically are the one world order at this point. Can you actually make someone worship something they don't have? Yes, you can, and it's been done. It's called Soviet Russia. It's called North Korea. Yes, technically you would say most of the people in those countries, former, past, or present, technically you can say they're atheist, but they they still pledge allegiance to the honorable leader, Kim Jong-un, Joseph Stalin, Vladimir Putin, whatever. Like, that's what it is just like, and it doesn't necessarily matter if you actually believe it in your heart. You basically have to at least publicly show allegiance to it. Like, that's the thing with propaganda, is, like, propaganda, the way that it works is, it's not designed for you to actually be brainwashed by it. If you are brainwashed by it, fine, that's a happy accident. But it's not supposed to brainwash you. It's supposed to basically muddy the waters so much that you just end up not believing in anything. And if you believe in nothing, you're susceptible to believing anything. We saw that. Like, during the pandemic, where, like, you just saw, like, these absolutely outlandish conspiracy theories just be passed around in the mainstream. That's what that's what a well-oiled propaganda machine looks like. When the mainstream is so corrupt and so crooked that it just allows people to just tune out of everything, and as a result, just tune into everything. Like, there's a pedo sex ring at a pizza parlor in Washington, D.C. Well, that makes about as much sense as anything the fuck else going on. Yeah, that tracks. Whatever. Yeah, 5G is causing the coronavirus. Yeah, that tracks. That makes as much sense as anything the fuck else going on these days.
Anyway, I'm just practicing my launch techniques. Yes, no, do you want to watch?
I might have to progress the game, so maybe.
No, I'm okay. Yes, no sweat. Would you like to try a practice match?
Ah, sure.
Hey, that's no problem. Use one of mine.
Dystopia for us would be utopia for the ruling class. Yeah, exactly. And that's sort of where we're headed, unfortunately.
Tyson receives a ripcord. Greater than. Thanks, Gray.
I'm almost ready to call this game garbage, but...
Keep it, you know. Greater than.
I'm almost ready to call this game garbage, but I'm just waiting for gameplay to occur before I can say that. What? Ray wins by default. What do I need to do?
My mind's just not on it today. Greater than. You're still learning, Tyson. What do you expect? Oh, by the way, Max wanted to see you.
And they get ridiculed for that. Yeah. deserve. I mean, believing stuff on the internet, please. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you can't trust the internet, who can you trust? Well, yeah, like, you can't believe... That's the thing, like, you can't trust what you see on the internet, but also you can't trust where you see on the mainstream, because turns out they're full of shit, too. Like, everyone's full of shit. You can't really trust anyone. Everybody has their own agenda. They're all after one thing or another. And this is a basic ripcord. Press the A button to insert the ripcord into the launcher. Oh, so it's not just tops. It's like tops with like a little bit of extra shit. I don't think like tops usually had a launcher or ripcord or any shit like that.
As hard as you can. Tap the A button to push the ripcord into the launcher. A. Then tap again to pull the ripcord and let it rip.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just redoing the same shit. All right, I'll do the practice mode. Then I'm probably gonna call it on this game because it's pretty evident at this stage that this game is gonna be garbage. Maybe not the worst thing ever, but it's pretty dire. It's clear not much TLC was put into this game. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this is so overly complicated for... You understand? Sure, why not? Let's try. This is all the training that the grandpa probably should have taught us. You understand? Yes, I do understand. Okay. Fuck this.
It's there.
No, no, no. Fuck this. I'm out. It just looks fucking... it just goes on and on for what really isn't that deep in terms of gameplay, quite frankly. Yeah, garbage, I'm gonna say. Probably not gonna be the worst that we see, but... Well, definitely not the worst that we have seen, but... It's pretty dire. It's just incredibly fucking boring and tedious. Alright. BB... something like that. Seems like a typical RPG. Yeah, but it's so shallow, is the thing. BB, I think it is, right? Okay. It's this one. I was saying yes to the thing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Wow, that was almost Trogger. I didn't get past the tutorial at all. I don't know. I was just not liking where the game was going. It just... yeah. You know what? Okay, fine. I'll upgrade it to not fun. There we go. It probably isn't garbage. If, like, its biggest crime is that it's just boring and tedious, like, there's a lot of GBA games like that. It kind of has to go a bit more above and beyond to receive a garbage tier. Lear? Oh, is this German? Oh, I think this is a German release. Okay. The Germans. What the hell is this?
But it's raining, raining, and raining. You wouldn't even take a dog out in this weather. Chase the weather outside. Nobody is to be seen at Martin Shaw. Everyone is sitting safely indoors, including BB and Tina.
BB and Tina, alright.
This is absolutely not how the two of them imagined their autumn holidays.
I'm guessing this is based on, like, some children's book or cartoon or something. I'm kind of getting that
How
impression.
much they had been
It's
looking
all the
forward to
rage
the long
amongst
ride
German
through
children.
meadows, forests, and fields. In the sunshine. But all of that has now literally fallen through. The friends sadly watch as big drops hit the window. Suddenly, Bibi jumps up. She points through the window at the entrance gate. Tina, look, there.
Puppy!
Between the wide open wings of the entrance gate sits, soaking wet and alone.
Cute doggo.
And sadly, a small puppy. Poor thing. We can't possibly leave him out there.
No, the fuck we cannot.
Child, leave them sitting. Shortly thereafter,
So is this gonna be like a dog sim of some sort? That's where I think this is going.
to cheer the girls up a bit, Mrs. Martin brought a large pot of delicious hot chocolate brew. Well, you two, look what I've got for you here. Good heavens, what's going on here? Tina tries to calm her mother down. He couldn't possibly have left him in the rain. Leave it standing there. Look, isn't he cute?
Why do these, like, 8-year-old kids, supposedly, or somewhere along those lines, why do they look like they're 40? Does being German just age you by, like, 10?
Leave it standing there. Look, isn't he cute? Mrs. Martin frowns. Bibi comes to Tina's aid. It was completely wet and we thought, oh, doc. And you thought it would be a
Hello,
good idea
Bearcade.
to flood half the room. Mrs. Martin is not exactly thrilled. We'll take the dog to the animal shelter tomorrow. The girls look pleadingly at Tina's mother, but Mommy, just look, he's still completely.
The resting bitch face. The resting German face.
He's exhausted. We'll take care of him until his owner gets in touch.
Does Bearcade have a wrench? I gotta check that, actually, because I don't know if I've ever given you a wrench. I have. Okay, good.
He's exhausted. We'll take care of him until his owner gets in touch. But Mrs. Martin remains unmoved. A dog like that needs a lot of work.
Yeah, I saw you got Ronnie playing FF6. What does he think? Does he understand that FF6 is just the greatest game ever? He said comparing the two is like comparing writing on a conform table to a book. Okay, yeah. Again, I don't really have much of a dog in this fight. I've not really played much of
A job
FF6.
like that means a lot of work. Don't underestimate it. And anyway, who's going to pay for all that dog food?
I mean, I played through FF7. I thought it was good, just not sure it belongs on, like, the biggest, you know, like, most revolutionary game of all time. Like, it's an RPG. It's just like when you come down to it, it's pretty much just like every other RPG that existed up to that point. Every turn-based one, at least.
Don't underestimate it. And anyway. But then Dee has an idea. This is Martin. We'll find a summer job for ourselves.
Do I think FF6 deserves that mantle more? I'm not at liberty to say.
We will not neglect our duties on the farm. We promise that.
I will say that it was easier for me to see where I was and where I was going more so in FF6, but I fully acknowledge that is a me issue.
Right, Tina? Of course not. Please, Mommy.
Comparing of what I've seen, do I think FF6 edges out 7? I'll be totally honest, whenever you talk about FF6, I kind of blank out, because it's just like, I don't care enough to get into this debate. I mean, my understanding is that 7 is written better, so, I mean, it has that above it.
Where do you plan to get them from?
Also, like, oh, FF7 has a lot of, like, the cool mini-games. I'll say, like, a lot of those mini-games work better than they have any right to. Like, they should not work as well as they do. Like, the tower defense game works really well. There was, like, proto-chocobo racing. Well, actually, literal chocobo racing, except just, like, a small little mini-game. By the way, I don't know if you saw in my Discord, but I just beat, speaking of Chocobo, I just beat the second tower of Chocobo Dungeon. Now I'm in the third tower. I'll say that the actual bosses so far are not too difficult as long as you kind of spam summons. If you do that, or summons, or just magic in general. Orc hates the minigames because it makes FF7 a tech demo. Right, but if the tech works... If the tech works properly, like, what is Wii Sports other than a giant tech demo that came with the console? But it worked. That's why it was so successful. Well, generally speaking, I would say the tech in Wii Sports worked. It's just, like, I think baseball... The only thing I would say is, like, maybe baseball was a little bit too complicated for the Wii to handle, but... Beyond that, like... And they sort of simplified the game to a point where there wasn't really much game. FF6 tried to do that too, but it didn't have the same access of technology. I didn't really know. I didn't know, like, FF6 had mini games, so... Fair enough. Yeah, save summons and magic for bosses. That's what I've been doing. The problem, though, is, like, your inventory gets filled really quickly, and, like, fuck, what is the... carry. Like, the carry items are very few and far between. So, it's kind of... You kind of have to make sacrifices. Especially now that I'm getting, like, actual summons by, like, the third tower. You kind of have to, like, make sacrifices of those. And I don't want to use, like, rotten or anything like that. I want to, like, wait until I find a recycle box so I can just stick it in there. What? A Prime 1. Go back into town and deposit them. There's a guy in town who holds items for you. Oh. Wait, but then... But, like, then I can't... How would that work, though? Because I can't, like, save... Like, I can't, like, just transfer to, like, a higher floor or something like that. I would have to go through everything over again. So what's the point in, like, saving those?
We paint posters and hang them up everywhere. Exactly. And we write on them too.
Which system is this? This is Game Boy Advance. This is BB and Tina. It's one of the games that I put in the Come Back Later section because for whatever reason I just wanted to come back to it on a different day, and that day is today. Save those so you can take a lot of them to the boss. Right, but like I would have to... I would have to go up the floors again, though, so, like... I just have to, like, keep going until I get a decent run, and then... Yeah.
Tina, good morning. Mom. This is Martin. Hello. You too. Up so early already? You still look quite sleepy.
Yeah, you gotta start from floor 1, so what's the point in saving them?
Grandma, no. We're feeling great. The sun tickled us out of bed. Isn't this a fantastic morning? Grandma, now the holidays can really begin. Tina, and we also want to check on our new farm dog. Oh, well, I have a surprise for you. I have a real one for your new friend.
But yeah, Chocobo Dungeon is... So you don't have to rely on random magic or summon drops. Yeah, I guess.
Tina, wow, that's great. Thanks, over. Over high, but tell me, what's the little one's name anyway?
I mean, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to, like, teleport back or whatever, so... Maybe I could save the teleports. That would actually make more sense. Just, like, take one teleport with me and then withdraw another teleport once I go back into town. Because I end up having, like, 3 or 4 teleports at any given moment. That would save some time. I have them ready to... Well, I never know, like, what run is gonna be a good enough run to, like, get to the boss. So, that's the thing.
No idea. We should give him a name right away. Tina, what should we name him?
Elsie.
definitely go and see him. Mrs. Martin, not so fast. You too. I have something else for you. Tina, really? What then? Mrs. Martin, a small notebook. You can use it to write down all the jobs you accept. Mrs. Martin, this way you won't lose track. Grandma, thank you. Ms. Martin. But there's already something written there. Mrs. Martin. Yes, Falco called earlier. He saw your poster in light. Mrs. Martin. I could really use your help today. Tina, wow. This is off to a great start, isn't it, Vivi? Grandma, of course. Let's go to the castle. Mrs. Martin. Hey girls, can you maybe help me for a moment before you ride off? Mrs. Martin. The ducks still need to be fed. Tina, of course. Mom, we'll do it. Mrs. Martin, thank you so much. The feed is in the stable. I have to go shopping now. See you later.
The
Tina,
feed?
Mom, come on. Phoebe,
These aren't
let's
horses,
take
they're
care of this
dogs.
first. Tina, about the ducks. Grandma, yes. Then we ride to the castle.
Oh, I guess BB translates to grandma. Kind of fitting.
Grandma, but before that, we can surely play a little more with LC, right, Tina? Tina, but of course, no question. He's just so cute. Grandma, well, then let's not waste any time. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm thinking... Well, maybe not Pet Sim. There seems to be like a bit more to it than that. I'm thinking this is a game for little kids, though. Whoa, what? Oh, I see. I can control... Do they have their own abilities? I have no idea.
Grandma, this is the vegetable garden. We grow carrots here.
Oh! So, is this a mini game? Okay, so I got some carrots, I guess. Can I feed that to the dog? I don't know, this could be kind of an interesting, kind of little adventure type thing for the kiddies. It seems to be the target audience for this is little kids. Unless it turns out that this is actually secretly, like, a porno game. I mean, it's Germany. They could be into this.
Grandma, wow, that's a fantastic doghouse. Holger has really outdone himself. Grandma, so, how's our little one doing in his new home?
Hi, Poopy. Okay. Well, this seems like a fun little thing for kids. It's inoffensive enough. I'm putting it in meh. Which, by the way, like I said, I do have that emote set up, so it should work now. Thank you. Okay. Next is, oh yeah, bit generations, colors. Yeah, I couldn't figure out a lot of these bit generation games. I might have to do some research into that, possibly. Probably is a lot of them are very big mother truck. What? Oh. Okay. Colors. Oh, wait. No, it's I think it's this one. Okay, yeah. The Generations Caleris is a Game Boy Advance video game. The Generations video games. Game. Place 3 similarly colored tiles next to each other. Video games. And colored tiles next to each other in order to be rid of them. However, unlike most games, it's kind of hard to read everything is the problem. unlike most games like this, you don't swap the tiles, but rather start to change the color of the tile by pressing the... Okay. Each step is... Cursor will be on 3 colors that are... Let me see something, actually. Can I... No. That's... Name... Sort name... Description. I'm trying to see if there's a way to, like... I can go to the end. Oh, wait. Shit, no.
Overrated.
The tile with the red cursor, however... I don't think there's a way to move the cursor, is the thing.
Sega.
Oh, it actually doesn't even let me? Okay. Let me see, does this... What is this? Oh, wait. Oh no, it's just a different keyboard. Never mind. Okay, well, let's try this. Snatcher rate seems overrated so far. I mean, it's not like trying to do anything like massively impressive as well. Actually, I guess it kind of was for the time, but I don't know. It's just like if you're into like 80s action films and sci-fi, then you'll probably like Snatcher. If not, you're probably not going to be into Snatcher. All depends. Yeah, I still don't understand this, really. Like, it's not, like, okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it just like whatever the dominant color is? No, I don't understand. I also don't entirely know how to lose in this. I might have to just research this myself and figure out how to play it. I do not understand this. I'm gonna have to keep this, I think, and come back later and just research this off stream. Welcome back, Orc. Gillian is a misogynistic dick as well. I mean, like, that was kind of the trope of the time. Was just like, you know, like James Bond. Like James Bond was misogynistic, but you know, he was sexy, so he could kind of get away with it by 60s logic. James Bond is also competent. I mean, I don't know. Gillian is only as competent as the person controlling him. You're in control of most of his decisions. But yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to that game on my own time, see if I can research how to actually play it. Also, we have... Okay, so next we have Black Matrix Zero. James Bond was never misogynistic. He banged all the ladies. I mean... I don't know, like you go back to some of those old James Bond movies, they are a little bit hashtag problematic. I'm not saying you can't enjoy them despite that, but you know, it's sort of very dude bro fantasy if you kind of look at it through like today's lens. Because he treats women as sex objects. So I don't know what you mean. Well, like that's what I was saying is like James Bond kind of did that too. Like that's like and that's just reality unfortunately. Is just like, when you're put in a position of power, you tend to just, objectify people. People are under you. You can control them, especially women who are sort of viewed as even more controllable. Alright, what the hell is Black Matrix Zero? Is this an anime?
This is a world of black and white. The three types of humans
Racist.
who live there are contrasting in appearance and heart. Those who possess the wings of white birds are called angels, and they stand at the pinnacle of the world and rule.
He's an incompetent detective. Yeah, I mean... Could also just be that maybe Hideo Kojima isn't the master writer that we propped him up to be. That's kind of the other thing.
For humans, there were three types.
The ladies allowed him to. I mean... I don't know. That kind of... I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, it's not like... I guess it's not, like, as much of, like, a power trip for James Bond. It's just, like... He's sexy, so, like, women are kind of throwing themselves on him anyway. I guess in that case, yeah, you're right.
With angels, life is easy. With demons, life is desolate. I was sending it. One day, when this civilization had reached maturity,
any less sexist? Yeah, true. I don't know. I'll admit I haven't actually seen a lot of Bond movies. I saw Dr. No fairly recently. I saw Dr. No's a fairly decent movie, although I mean like it's kind of stupid. Like there's this whole legend about like, oh, this fire-breathing dragon on an island, and it turns out to just be like this oil rig, and it's kind of stupid, but you can kind of, if you're able to turn your brain off, it can be kind of fun. You were talking about Gillian, not Bond, either way. Well, that's what I'm saying, is like it's the same kind of thing. Is like you're talking about like the wait, the game? What? Hold on. Okay, now the thing is... Okay. Well, in your personal opinion, the only competent detective you remember was Columbo. I've actually not seen any of the Columbo TV show. It's probably airing somewhere, like MeTV or some shit. Yeah, I mean, like, I assume you're talking about, like, Gillian kind of like flirting with the secretary. I mean, yeah, he's kind of an asshole for that, but it was a trope.
Please tell me.
It was the
don't
90s,
understand.
man. You're kind of sick on the hate of James. I'm not hating on James Bond. James Bond is... I haven't seen all of the movies, but, like, the classic ones are pretty kind of corny, but if you can, like, sort of turn your brain off, they're enjoyable. It's just, like, you know... maybe a little bit hashtag problematic nowadays. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. A lot of things are problematic, but still enjoyable. Just, you know, just kind of problematic is what I'm saying. Like, I enjoyed the movies.
Why?
Well, I enjoyed Dr. No. I saw Goldfinger like 10 years ago and I enjoyed it. I tried watching GoldenEye, kind of expecting Goldfinger, and by that point, it was like a totally different thing. What is this? You sent a Google Doc? Yeah, I'm the only one who brought up Bond. Yeah, well, like, that's what I was saying, is just like... Well... because I was comparing it to Snatcher. It's like, it's the same thing. Like, yeah, you could argue they're a little bit hashtag problematic by today's standards, but it's fine. What this? Oh, is this something Elle wrote? I'll have to look at it later, I guess. I have the Docs app. I shouldn't. I don't know. If it's a document, just post it in my Discord. I'll look at it later. Just like how FF6 was great for his time. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, is Snatcher, like, the best game ever? No, but, I mean, it was good. I think it's good. Like, again, it's Hideo Kojima's love affair with They Live and Terminator. If you like those movies, then you'll like Snatcher. If not, maybe Snatcher's not your game.
Why? What am I in the world for?
What's wrong with flirting if the person's into... Yeah, if the person's into it, but you don't know that if you're just, like, meeting a woman off the street. Like, that's a thing. That's the thing, is the if she's into it. You don't know if she's into it, though. I'm not saying I have the answers to this. I mean, love is a very complicated thing, and honestly, nowadays it's even more fucking overly complicated, but I don't have the answer to that, but what I am saying is that's my rebuttal. Oh, it's how to write an actually competent detective. Oh, I see. That's something you did.
Kane, it's about time to come out.
Like when I said, I don't, what are you talking about?
Kane, it's about time to come out. Huh? What's wrong? Did you not eat enough lunch?
You think Terminator is overrated as fuck? Yeah, exactly. So if you... Yeah, so if you don't like Terminator and They Live, that's pretty much what Snatcher is. All depends on if you like that. Here's the thing, is I've actually not seen... It's the main reason boomers are so scared. Well, I mean, you don't think that Terminator couldn't happen? You don't think that a mega corporation would just put profits above everything and just tank the human race, all things be damned? Like, that... Well, like, kind of just accidentally... Like, that's what Terminator was. It was this giant mega corporation, Skynet, basically allowing their technology to get so big that it ended up destroying the very thing that it needed to survive, humanity. Well, the thing that Skynet needed to survive, so they had to create this race of robots to go back in time and stop Skynet, like, or I guess whatever the opposition was. I'll admit, I haven't seen... So, I made the fatal mistake of watching Terminator 2 first. And that was a mistake because Terminator 2 is way fucking better than the first Terminator. Like... So, I've seen Terminator 2 a couple of times. Terminator 2 is a fine movie. It's got its issues, some kind of... I mean... Well, hokey acting. I mean, you put Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie, of course the acting is going to be hokey. But even just like John Connor, Sarah Connor, like all of it is just really fucking hokey. But you know, the actual movie itself, I think, is fine. It kind of goes a little bit beyond just being a standard action movie, and actually has a pretty deep and coherent plot that's pretty well. You know, with, you know, a lot of effort put into it. First Terminator movie, admittedly, I haven't seen the whole thing, but I just kind of remember that being more of a mindless action movie, and I was not into it. It was like, a lot of it was just kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger not really saying anything, just pulling up on a giant Harley and shooting people with sunglasses, and it felt... Like, Terminator 2 was for the mind, Terminator 1 was for the penis. Like, it was... You know what I mean? Like, it was very... kind of just like... I'm a big, tough macho man, I'm gonna watch big, tough macho man movie, like Terminator. It didn't seem like it was as well written. That said, I haven't seen the first Terminator in years, and even when I did see it, I barely paid attention to it, so I am probably totally wrong. Terminator 1 was a horror, Terminator 2 was an action movie. Yeah, I think that's actually maybe... That's maybe what I was... That's probably what I was... Why I didn't like Terminator when I watched it, it's because I was expecting it to be like the first one, or I was expecting it to be like Terminator 2, and it wasn't. Like, I was expecting something to the scale of Terminator 2. Very naively, the movie came out like 5 years earlier, but I was expecting it to be more than it could have possibly provided. It's the main reason why boomers are so scared of AI. I mean, I'm Gen Z. I'm fucking terrified of AI. I'm fucking 27. I'll be 27 next week. I'm fucking scared shitless of AI. Read the pilot chapter of your story. Send it to me over Discord, and I will read it after stream. The type of AI meltdown that is Skynet can't happen. It can't happen now, but it'll, as AI evolves, it's probably going to happen within the next 10 to 20 years. I'll say So, Orc brings up a point. I got rid of Eldiner Cinema too early. I think what I want to try is doing Eldiner Cinema on my own. I think maybe the problem was I was so focused on what Orc was saying and talking to Orc or Arus or whoever was on LDC at the time. People who are anti-AI humanize machines and attribute human desires like greed and influence into AI. Well, if AI is being trained by humans, and if it's self-learning, then it's going to start... I mean, we saw what happened with that one Twitter bot that Microsoft put out years ago. Was it Sarah or whatever, Sora? No, Sora's a different thing. But that one AI bot that Microsoft put out where it was self-learning and like within 24 hours it just picked up on what Twitter was doing and started being super fucking racist and Microsoft had to take it down. Like, that's what happens if you leave AI unchecked. I don't think that's going to be an issue now. I see it being an issue within the next 10 years. If it's self-learning by humans, it's going to... And its mission statement is to make the world a better place. It's going to realize pretty soon that the one thing holding it back is its own creators. The one thing holding society back is the people within it. Humans. People who are actively destroying the world we live in. The world that they themselves live in. Because of, well, greed and shit like that. Look into the whole story of why it did that. I mean, it did that because Twitter is... A whole bunch of people on Twitter are racist assholes. This is nothing new. It shows how West... What does this have to do with the West? It just, like... That is... As it becomes self-learning, right now it's kind of gimped enough to where we don't really need to worry about that, but it just takes one person. It just takes one person to write an LLM. Maybe not even an LLM. It might just be like a totally different technology entirely. To just... You know... It just takes a nihilist to just kind of be like, fuck the human race, I'm going to nuke it. Kingdom Come. Or maybe not. Maybe not even a nihilist. Maybe AI comes to that conclusion in and of itself. If it sees you as a threat, it will learn that it needs to get rid of the thing that is holding it back, that is holding society back. Again, I'm not sure we need to worry about that now, but within the next 5 to 10 years, we need... Well, now what we need to do is we need to put safeguards in place in case something like this does happen, because it realistically could. Maybe not now, but maybe in the next 5 or 10 years, and we need to look into safeguards before it happens. Because when it happens, it's going to be too late. It's going to be instant. We aren't going to be able to fight it, you know? Because AI can think a lot faster and a lot better than you. I'm not even necessarily anti-AI. I think that there needs to be regulation into AI. There definitely needs to be regulation on like how much of the job sector AI is able to take over, because if there's no regulation, then there's just not going to be a large part of our modern way of doing commerce and our way of doing a job. A lot of the business sector that we've kind of based our economy on is going to be able to be taken over by AI. I'm talking like desk jobs, coding, things like that. So for people like that, I would say go over to manufacturing. That's less susceptible to AI. And I've said before, I think that the tariffs are actually a good thing in that sense, because it's going to sort of force a lot of these manufacturing jobs over. That's going to take a very long time, and there's going to be a lot of short-term hiccups as a result, but it's a necessary evil, and I wish we didn't have to do this. I wish that we didn't open up our economy as much as we did, and that we didn't outsource as much as we did, but we do. So the problem is gain is a human folly as well. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's just that AI is way more competent at actually seeing it through.
Did you not eat enough lunch? That's not true. I was just spacing out.
But no, I'm not anti-AI. I just think that we need to regulate it a bit better to the degree that we really can.
Well,
to whatever degree
shall
we
go
realistically
now?
can.
The strawberries will go bad.
You can't regulate it too much, though, is the thing, because, you know, it's like regulating the internet. It's kind of too big to regulate fully.
After eating some delicious strawberries, I think it will come out. That's right. Shall we go?
Anyway, there was a game here at some point, maybe. You don't disagree about regulating? Yeah, I figured for the most part we were on the same page. I just think that, like,
What nice weather.
AI turning against its creator is not an issue we need to deal with now. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. It's not an issue that is going to happen now, but we should deal with it now, because once it happens, it'll be too late. We're going to need to figure out how to keep AI in check so that it doesn't get to that point.
But a storm is coming soon, says Yohane. He said. I see. Well, I'll have to finish harvesting this afternoon. Yeah, if the strawberries go bad, I don't want to.
And I think, to a degree, the free market... And what I was saying, actually, at the top of the stream is, I think, to a degree, AI, the free market is going to sort of sculpt a sort of new direction for AI. I think that a lot of people now are sort of getting sick of it. I think that a lot of people now are just sort of getting sick of it and just sort of like it being crammed down everyone's throat when it doesn't really work all too well. At least in the... What I was saying is, like, AI, I would say, in terms of AI is sort of like the internet was at first. It wasn't really a necessity. Like, you didn't need email. You didn't need Amazon. It could maybe make your life a bit more convenient, but you didn't need it. Now you kind of need the internet. Like, if you want to live in modern society, if you want to apply for a job, if you want to like stay up to date on like current events, if you want to kind of be a part of the modern world, you kind of need the internet. It's sort of the same with AI. I don't think for most people AI is a necessity, but I think a lot of companies are sort of trying to claim that it is. And they're kind of trying to shoehorn it into things where it doesn't really belong. And I think that there is going to be a similar thing to the dot-com bubble. The dot-com bubble. I'm sorry, that was Freudian. The dot-com bubble, and I think it's going to pop, and it's probably going to pop within the next year or two. Not saying that AI is going to go away, it's not, but the way that we use it is significantly, radically going to change. If AI wipes out humanity, AI wipes itself out. Right, but it's... Right, but, you know. I mean, yeah, I guess to the end that it relies on humans, it's not going to do that. But if it can find a way to be self-sustaining, then... And it would find that way before we could. Again, if it's self-learning. UN classifies access to internet as a basic human right. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. At this point in time, it basically is. Like, if you want to apply for a job, it's... Most jobs will only have online applications. There are some that have, like, print applications. For the most part, though, it's online. Hell, even, like, Goodwill will have a computer in there so you can apply to Goodwill yourself.
No, right
Goodwill
now,
is a thrift store in the
has a
US.
guest
I don't know if they
from
have that
church,
elsewhere.
so,
The way to prevent AI abuses is not to confine it, but to make it more open source. No. I support open source, but for this, like, no. Because, again, you're gonna have, like, some nihilist, it's going to tweak AI, and it's going to, again, make it more nihilistic. I don't think that we need to open that up to potentially bad actors. It probably should be more closed off. Unless, again, there's a safeguard
no,
against
right
that.
now, the priest has a guest from the church, so,
But, you know, it's, again, kind of impossible to tell what's going to happen with AI. It's such a new technology.
Did you run away?
And what exactly can a nihilistic AI do? Whatever the fuck it wants. It could take down power grids. It could,
100 off, yeah.
you know, enable nuclear reactors. It could do whatever the hell it wants. Anything that it has the power to do, it will do it.
100 off, yeah. Come on, Nico. Don't be so scared.
Well, I mean, like, but, like, all of those things are on the grid, is what I'm saying. like like cyber warfare is a growing concern. This is why it's one-sided. I'm not even necessarily saying, like, it's like the internet. There's bad things about it and there's good things about it. I'm not going to deny the good things about AI. I don't think that it's really a necessity for the consumer market. It's a necessity for businesses that want to take your job with AI, but it's not a necessity for you as a person. It's mostly, I would say, kind of a neat party trick. Like ChatGPT, I would say, from my experience, is sort of like a more advanced, more robust Siri or Alexa or Google Assistant or whatever.
Because I somehow started talking to the priest with a scary look on my face. I feel like I shouldn't be messing around. Well, I guess there's no other way. So, do you want to go out with us? Huh? Where? Of course I'll go. I'm at John and Mephisto's place. Is everything
Time of
okay?
Eve? I've never heard of that. Right, but you can't deny that that's a possibility. And it's something that we need to be alert for.
I'm at John and Mephisto's place. Is everything okay?
Like, that's not a perspective that should just be erased. We should have other perspectives, but it's not a perspective that needs to just go away. It's realistic.
I'm going to take care of Mephisto-san.
See another side of said possibility. Yeah, exactly. Fair enough.
To take care of Mephisto-san.
I'll watch Time of Eve. That's a movie? Is there like an English version of it? Like English dub, ideally?
Oh, the priest told me not to go there. I'm sorry. Do I really hate it that much?
I don't know what this game is yet, but this kind of seems immediately super L-approved.
They're both good people. I wonder why the priest hates them.
I'm thinking this is visual novel. Black Matrix Zero is what this one's called, by the way.
Yahano, Mephisto, it's a strawberry. Oh, that looks delicious.
Like, these are L-approved girls.
I ate it this morning. I thought I'd share some with everyone.
How... Okay, yeah, no, like, the time travel part, that's not realistic. Like, okay, like, I'm saying the fear of AI taking over is a realistic concern. Taking over humanity. That's a realistic concern. I'm not saying that Terminator is realistic, obviously. But I'm saying there are aspects of it that could happen.
I thought I'd share some with everyone. That was good. The storm today will probably ruin the strawberries. storm coming, even though the weather is so nice.
I wonder if this is a visual novel.
Oh, we'd better get ready soon. There's a wind
I'm
blowing
kind of
from
getting
the
that
continent.
feeling that it might be. If so, I'm just not gonna
That's
rank
amazing.
it.
Johanne, how do you know that?
Unless there's like an actual game element to it. Let's just skip through the story and see if it becomes a game. I think this might be a visual novel. Oh, never mind. Okay.
VP status ritual item shop potential list system. Attack money 100 express.
Shit, actually. I'll tell you what, this game seems kind of L approved. You're gonna paraphrase. Lexus said it's like being scared of your toaster. Yeah, well, my toaster also can't connect to the internet and be easily hackable by millions of people. And I mean, it could also just be a thing that we aren't ready for. I don't know. Elle, you want to try this game? Black Matrix Zero? Come at me, tell me how it is. This seems like something... that might appeal maybe more to you. Am I scared of my webcam, though? Then, no. But... again, the webcam is not as smart. Like... could someone theoretically hack into my webcam and, like, see me? Yeah, I suppose, but, you know, I have bigger fish to fry. Looks like some card game. Well, let me see. It does say role-playing game. Let me look at the... Looks like it becomes... I don't know. I don't know if this is like a visual novel or... It says role-playing game, so... I'm just gonna have to maybe do my own research, or maybe you can play it. Anyways. Let's do one more GBA game, and then I think I'll call it a stream. What is this? Captain Tsubasa. All right. Saying the fear of AI is mostly as a result of Western sci-fi media. True. I mean, that definitely didn't, that definitely doesn't help situation. I I think this might also be a card game. Let's see. I know kind of what Captain Tsubasa is. I know it's based on an anime.
VS Logan Locus of Glory, listen to this huge cheer. The stands are packed.
I think this is a card battling game.
Logan Locus of Glory, everyone let's fight with all our might.
Yeah, okay, like that's just, yeah, what Elle's describing is just kind of stupid clickbait shit. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right, this is, soccer. I remember this now, Captain Tsubasa's soccer team. It's like turn-based soccer. Honestly, I'm not even really sure why I thought coming back to this later would change my opinion. This just seems like a very, like, if you're into this sort of thing, you'll enjoy this kind of game. Yeah, it's soccer. I knew of Captain Tsubasa, I didn't know what it was, though. And yes, it is soccer. Now I remember this. Okay, you know what? I think I tried playing this before. I'm gonna say between these two things, I probably don't know how to play it, but I don't exactly need to. It seems like it works fine. Meh. You're into this sort of thing? Well, guess what? There's a game for you. It's called Captain Tsubasa. Oh my god, this list is getting huge. All right. So. When Tsubasa was out for a walk, he got hit by a truck. He was unharmed because the ball he had absorbed his impact. Really? Tsubasa, from this day on, this ball is my friend. That sounds really fucking stupid. And I might have to check it out. That sounds really stupid in, like, the way, and over the top in the way. Yeah, that's literally the plot of the anime. Yeah, that might be something I'll have to check out. That sounds stupid in the way that I kind of might have to like, ironically. Okay, I think I'm gonna end stream here. We got through a decent amount of GBA games. I'm happy about the progress I've made. Alright, Aris is playing Persona. He knows that's my weakness. He gets raid. Get raided. Alright, so Iote made a parody of that scene. Cool. Yes. So, tomorrow will be more Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Monday will be Game Boy Advance games, more Game Boy Advance games, beginning with the letter E this time. We're going to be seeing E.T., X vs. Sever. We saw Ballistic X vs. Sever, but we're going to see the first X vs. Sever game. It's 3D, and it's not really all that good. But what is all that good is Lunar, the Silver Star story complete for PS1. We'll get a little bit further into that. And on Thursday, I am going to be doing a special Eldiner magazine where I will be, since it is the week of my birthday is next Saturday. On Thursday, for Eldiner magazine, I will be looking at Electronic Gaming Monthly from 1998. November 1998. Not entirely sure what issue that is, but it's the issue that I will be looking at. I'll have to see if I can find what game... I might have to skim through it and see kind of what games are being covered so I can maybe play some of them, but we shall see. But we'll get to see. We'll get to see what was big in 1998. It's probably going to be a lot of like Final Fantasy 7. Well, 98 might have been like FF8 by that point, right? Just whatever was big. Probably lots of jokes about Lara Croft having giant honkers and that sort of thing in 1998. And then next Saturday, I'm off because that is my actual birthday and I intend to celebrate it. Probably with my family. We're probably going to go out to dinner, have cake, that sort of thing. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. Always super appreciated. Special thank you to my members, Arus218, DJ Ronnie G, and LCX. And thank you to everybody else for watching me tonight. Thank you, Arus218, Bearcade, Game Gear Goddess, Orc War Chief Reviews, Prime One, Renee W, and Vintendo Vaults. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for watching my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.
It's the outro, and here's the outro free. Freddy Freaka, into presentation, sweeping the nation, doing his thing. But wait, if you wanna see more of me, become a member, watch some movies on Eldina Cinema, play some games on Rum Roulette and request to be part of the community. Join the Discord, talking about games, music, rum requests, and more. Join now. That's all of the plugs that I've made. Thank you all for watching. Now let's raid!